Recently, I was talking with a client, let's call her Shelly, and she was like, Kim, I love everything you say. I love your framework. I really want to work with you. And I was like, awesome, let's do it. And she's like, but, and usually, you know, like in any business, one of the biggest objections is like time and money, right? So I was expecting the time, the money objection. But her objection was, what if I can't commit to me? Does that punch you in the lady balls or what, right? She was like, I've tried so many different ways to get healthy, to get fitter, and I just can't commit to me. And I said, okay. I said, all right, let's close your eyes. Let's put off the table, like right now she wants to lose 30 pounds. I was like, let's put 30 pounds off the table because that's so much pressure, right? To think like you're in your head, you're like 30 pounds, 30 pounds, 30 pounds, 30 pounds. I said, let's just take the 30 pounds off the table. I said, I want you to close your eyes. And I said, in 30 days, what do you want to achieve? And she's like, you know, in the next 30 days, if I was able to fit into these pair of pants that have just been, the button just sticks me in the belly button every single time I wear them, and I just always feel just like fat whenever I wear them, and it's just a reminder of how far I have to go. And I said, okay, I like that. I said, now in 30 days, if those pants fit better, would you be motivated to keep going? And she said, yeah. And I said, would you be motivated right now to see if you could prove yourself right that you could fit into those pants in 30 days? And she said, yeah. And I said, do you feel that you could commit for the next 30 days that those pants are gonna be what makes you ask yourself better questions, that you're gonna like get up and get the workouts and you're gonna, you know, make smarter food choices? Is that what's going to take you? Is that what's gonna take you to get to that level? And she's like, you know what? Yeah, that's what it is. So what I tell you is that we get so caught up in the end goal. Yes, you know, Stephen Covey says, begin with the end in mind. Absolutely begin with the end in mind. But at the same time, if that end goal demotivates you, that end goal just makes you just sit and just and overwhelm, let's start to reel it back in, right? Because when I can only think, personally, I can only think in 30-day clips. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, what's happening in the next 30 days? And then what's happening in the next 30 days? And then what's happening in the next 30 days? Because when I start to think like well past maybe 60, but when I start to think past like 90 days, it gets fuzzy, gets cloudy, and I just shut down because there's just too much information that I'm trying to like process. But I can process 30 days. You know, I know she wants to get to 30 pounds. Great. But I know that when you put so much pressure on yourself about you and that damn scale, and if that scale doesn't change every week, it's demotivating. But I know that when she slides into those pants, she's gonna feel like a winner. And I want all of my clients to feel like winners. I want you to feel like a winner. So if you're putting so much pressure on yourself about being an expert and you're just starting right now, squash that shit. Think to yourself, how do I commit to myself? Is it committing to what I call my non-negotiables? And they are things that I know that I can do day in and day out. And sometimes it might be a little bit challenging, but I know I can do it. So I traveled for 30 days a few years ago, and I didn't really know where I was gonna be. We kind of kept things pretty loose. I didn't know if there was gonna be a gym. I didn't know. And I said to myself, okay, I know I wanna keep being active, but I said to myself, if I could commit for 3 times a week, 30 minutes moving my body, I would feel good. And did you notice how I just said moving my body? I wasn't like, I need a killer workout, I need a 3-mile run. I didn't say anything, I said moving my body. So that could mean just going for a walk, right? That could mean pulling up a YouTube video and doing whatever. But it was like, how can I commit to moving my body for 30 minutes? The second commitment was, all right, I wanna make sure that I'm making healthier choices while I'm traveling. And I said, okay, every place in the world has a salad, every place. I can get a salad with chicken. And that's what I did. I said, every day for lunch, I'm gonna have a big ass salad with protein. That's how I'm gonna honor myself to get my vegetables in and make sure that I'm eating at least one healthy meal. And then the last thing I said, you know, I'm gonna be through all different time zones. I'm probably gonna be a hot old mess, but I'm gonna do my best to get 7 hours of sleep, right? You know, count back from when I went to bed and say, this is, I want to get 7 hours of sleep, or count back to like when I need to get up to make sure I get 7 hours of sleep. So I want you to think about to yourself, what are some of the things you could commit to you? Then I want you to make them small commitments so that you can do them, and then you can feel good about yourself, because we're always finding a way to root for the interception, always finding a way to be like, oh, this is why it doesn't work. See, I wasn't meant to do this. See, I wasn't meant to lose the weight. See, I wasn't meant, like, I want you to be like, see, look at me now. I'm crushing it, right? That I want you to get a win. The more you win, the more you want to do. And the more you want to do, the closer and closer and closer you're going to get to your goals. So I would love to hear from you. Do me a favor. Let me know what are, I'm going to get aggressive. Give me at least one non-negotiable, but I would love to hear what your 3 non-negotiables are. All right. Have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you soon.